Good morning, everybody. This is Eureka John, Eureka Street Crypto Hub, broadcasting live on Theta TV at 5:42 in the morning, July 20th, 2021. And yes, this is my my morning show, aka crypto video blog, and this is just me documenting my personal journey through this crypto space and everything I'm learning and all the people I'm meeting. It's just like Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure, man. Just going on along my way and doing my deal and exploring projects and just seeing what I happen to bump into along the way. And I found myself discovering some pretty interesting projects, meeting some pretty interesting people. I'm a member of a couple DAOs now, and I'm been working creating some animations and videos for other projects, and I've interviewed a few people. I had an interview this morning, but he had to reschedule for Thursday, so hopefully Thursday pans out. So it kind of leaves me a little bit with just me talking on my feet and not exactly having any type of plan or itinerary for today, which is fine because, I do this show so I am studying every single day and have something to talk about. And I studied stuff the day before yesterday, and I read articles as I do every single day. I listen to podcasts on the way to work because I have an hour-long commute on the way to work. And on the way back, I listen to another podcast. And so, yeah, man, I'm always learning and listening to something. That's what this is about. And yes, I know the market is down and all that stuff, but there's just so much to learn here. And this is a new technology developing, and I don't even care about the market cycles right now. But yeah, like I said, I've come across some really interesting folks and some people that would normally never give me the time of day, talk to me and mentor me and help me out because of my interest in crypto. I even had a person pop into my Telegram group yesterday. If you're on Theta, you can see the Telegram channel link down in the screen. In YouTube, I'll put it in the YouTube video description, and Odyssey as well. You can come join the Telegram. But somebody in there claiming that they're Satoshi. I was just like, man, if you can provide evidence, that you're Satoshi, I'll put it on my show. I'll be the first person to publish the real Satoshi, right? So if that happens, man, I don't know. I don't know what difference it'll make, but I'll have met the real Satoshi, right? So anyway, either way, it gives me time to eat my apple in the morning. I'm just stop and think about what I'm gonna do for the day, and this is just my little time to myself before I have to go into employee mode, dad mode, husband mode, everything else mode besides me mode. So, yeah, be sure to take time for yourself as well. So, even if it requires getting up at the butt crack of dawn. All right, so let's take a look here and see what the deal is. Let's go to the coin Gecko and see where we are. I know people in the marketplace and on Twitter, crypto Twitter and stuff like that, they're just freaking out. Bitcoin, $29,700.15. Ethereum, $1,755.03. Tether's $1. Bitcoin, $262.22. Or not Bitcoin, Binance Coin, huh? Cardano, $1.03. Is it going to go below $1? Probably. May even go down to 50 cents. I don't know, man. I've been on the fence about Cardano lately, but I don't really hold enough of it to really care that much. I'll just play it out, and if it goes up, great. I'll sell it at some point. But it's not anything I'm too concerned about. XRP 52 cents, Dogecoin 16 cents, Binance $1, of course, that's the stable coin. Polkadot $10.63. I mean, everything's red. Uniswap 14.66, Bitcoin Cash 390.28, Chainlink down to 13.66. That's a total buy. All this stuff is like a total buy. Yeah. Let me see if there's anything that's gone up in the past. We'll see what the 7-day looks like as far as what's gone up here. You got Leo Coin, 7.4%. I don't know anything about Leo Coin. And yeah, in the top 100 coins, that's really the only one that's positive value in the past 7 days. Let's see what's up with 24 hours. Yeah, same thing. So yeah, man. Woohoo! I'm in it for the tech. For sure. Let's go to the next 100, between 100 and 200. We got Fox token up 117.5. I have no idea what Fox token does. So let's take a quick look and see. So, what did the box say? Sorry if I can get in that song in your head. My daughter, my 5-year-old daughter, discovered that song. What does the box say? And she just plays it over and over. And you know what's more annoying than that? Nothing. But either way, whatever. Like she's discovering it for the first time in her life, and I just need to celebrate that. It's the Shapeshift coin. Of course, they're going towards a decentralized as they're becoming decentralized. So I believe they just had a recent major airdrop and stuff like that, trying to distribute out the tokens from them being a centralized exchange and putting all the tokens on their community. So Shapeshift is an interesting exchange. Yeah, I'll look into it at some point. But right now, we're just talking about the market and the market cycle. So Crypto Potato did a really interesting article. Or not really interesting, but I mean, just talking about the crypto market cycles, what we should know. Bitcoin value October 16th, 2013, $150. Bitcoin value November 30th, 2013, $1,150. Bitcoin value December 19th, 2013, $560. What was that? We all remember the huge Bitcoin run at the end of 23, or I don't. To give it a more common name, the 2013 bubble. I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong to call it a bubble, but I can tell you it was all to do with market cycles. After 2013, the price of Bitcoin dropped as there seemed to be one long correction for months after we experienced a long period of consolidation and capitulation in a downtrend in October 2015. So what is capitulation? Okay, I am a person that likes to look up the to look up the actual definitions of words to clarify exactly what the writer is trying to intend, if they truly do know what the word means, or if they're just throwing it out there trying to sound smart. Capitulation is when investors give up on any previous gains in any security or market by selling their positions during periods of declines. Capitulation can happen at any time, but typically happens during high volume trading and extended declines for securities. A market correction or bear market often leads investors to capitulate or panic sell. The term is derived from a military term which refers to surrender. I surrender, I give up, I'm no longer doing this crap, I'm done, I quit. You can't fire me because I quit. After capitulation selling, many traders think they are bargain buying opportunities. The belief is that everyone who wants to sell a stock for any reason, including forced selling due to margin calls, has already sold. The price should then theoretically reverse or bounce off the lows. In other words, some investors believe that capitulation is the sign of a bottom. While traders often attempt to anticipate capitulation selling or buying, the reality is that capitulations are after-the-fact outcomes that result from the maximum psychological and financial pain that can be endured by investors before liquidating their positions. Important. Investors can only identify capitulations after they have occurred. Hindsight is 20/20, especially in any type of markets like this. This is why I don't trade, and why I just dollar cost average, and why I focus on the tech, because I don't want to try to jump into this guessing game. I suck at gambling. I went to Las Vegas, and anytime I've tried to gamble in Las Vegas or Reno or on a cruise ship, I've always lost. So I don't gamble, and which is kind of ironic that I'm super into crypto, but I am into crypto for the tech, like I love the coding aspect. I love the way DeFi is replacing the credit system, and all these advances being made. I love keeping up with what's going on with these ID systems and stuff like that. If it becomes dystopian, I know the system very well, and I can find ways to subvert it. If it allows me to capitalize off of my data and make money from my own data, then I will know how to do that on the other side of the coin. So I mean, there's just a lot of reasons why I'm into this type of stuff, because I want to keep up and be maybe one step ahead of the game whenever society is running towards technology in this way that it is right now. So so that's that. Let's go back to this this article. Okay, so Bitcoin 2013 to 2015. Fast forward to today's market. Bitcoin had a huge rally when it crossed the $500 to $600 mark in the middle of 2016, and from there the only way was up to 20,000 after touching the peak. There was a quick 2-month drop back to 6,000 on February 6th of this year, if you don't remember that. It's so funny how people quickly and easily forget, just where we were whenever things are low, and it's just the memory loss in the crypto market is astounding. So this was the recorded low as of this writing. We'll take a closer look at the Bitcoin chart. There's no dispute possible that 2013 chart is nearly identical to the 2017 chart. What are market cycles? In general, we are speaking about the time period between the two highs or lows of a market. In the conservative stock market, such market cycles happen over longer terms, years on average. The image below shows the cycles of the U.S. stock exchange throughout history, starting from the Great Depression in 1929 to the current day. There's these dips and then these spikes, and you get the picture. The last famous recent lows of the cycles were around 2000, 2008. They were the dot-com bubble pop and the subprime real estate crash. Is the NASDAQ close to its peak again? Time will tell. As you can see, markets take the stairs up and the elevator down. It takes a while for the market to build up. And then when it crashes, boy howdy, it crashes. So this is also true for any other financial markets, including the crypto markets. What differs between the conservative stock markets and crypto ones is the crypto volatility. Well, this is why a lot of institutions do not want to get into crypto, and why crypto, has been, discredited by a lot of people who have more money, who have a lot of money, so they poo-poo and frown on people willing to take risks because they can afford to not take risks. So anyway, while a sharp daily movement of NASDAQ is considered to be 1% to 2%, Bitcoin is considered the most stable cryptocurrency, and the base asset can drop more than 10% daily and rise 17% and vice versa. And this is considered usual behavior. It's a common day. Hey, welcome to Bitcoin. Yeah, sit down and shut up. So anyway, here's the little cheat sheet psychology of a market cycle that you see all over the place. So you have all the various stages: disbelief, this rally will fail like the others; hope, a recovery is possible; optimism, this rally is real; belief, time to get fully invested; thrill, I will buy more margin, gotta tell everyone to buy; euphoria, I'm a genius, we're all going to be rich; complacency, we need to cool off for the next rally; anxiety, why am I getting margin calls? This dip is taking longer than expected; denial, my investments are with great companies, they will come back; panic, shit, everyone's selling, I need to get out; capitulation, that's the word of the day, the word for Tuesday. I'm getting 100% out of the markets, I can't afford to lose more. And then anger, who shorted the market? Why did the government allow this to happen? Then depression, my retirement money's lost, how can we pay for all this new stuff? I'm an idiot. And then disbelief, this is a sucker's rally. And then it goes back and starts back over again. So, where are we? The 10 stages, and I just went through all of them, So, all right, that's 10 stages of the market cycle. Bitcoin is not the only one to cycle. Bitcoin is not the only crypto that shows certain market cycles. Take a look at why are they showing the XRP chart? I mean, okay. XRP's kind of had a lot of issues because of the whole SEC stuff, so I wouldn't really focus on XRP or Ripple as a sound look at. They should maybe look at Ethereum and some of the other ones. But yeah, other coins do cycle. So Sarkit Michael trends. There are two market cycle trends. Cycle. Okay. Entry of liquidity. New money flows into the market. Most of the money goes to Bitcoin, as this is the entry point of the crypto market. And Bitcoin dominance. The dominance of Bitcoin started to decline from December 2017 as many investors were looking for new altcoin investments. The surge of altcoin buying is sometimes an indicator that the market is overbought as people seek new opportunities, and so potentially indicates the start of a new decline in the near future. And that's interesting because we did recently have a surge in other coins besides Bitcoin, and Bitcoin dominance was going low. So let's see, where is it? Where can I find Bitcoin dominance? I know that there is in here somewhere for that. Coins, categories. Let's see here. Okay, so stable coins. Let's see. Go to home, and then we go to Bitcoin and see. I remember finding a way to find Bitcoin dominance. But I can't find that right now, and I'm not going to waste time oh, here it is. Market cap dominance, 45% right now for Bitcoin. Now, where is the graph for this? I don't know. I'll have to search around for a Bitcoin dominance graph. But as you can see, when a lot of altcoins are starting to lower the Bitcoin dominance, people say that it's oversaturated, or people are getting bored of investing in Bitcoin because Bitcoin... A lot of people see it as old, ancient, a dinosaur, a one-trick pony, and anything like that. I see Bitcoin as a digital gold, a store of value. I don't think Bitcoin's going anywhere. I don't think it's going to be the currency. But yes, it is definitely a solid store of value in my eyes. Where are we at in the current market cycle? First, no one knows, and we can only estimate. At the moment, it seems like we are between the stage of anger and depression. And when was this written? This was written June 24th, 2020. So yeah, this is an old article. So this doesn't really count for what's going on right now. But I just kind of wanted to show you these market cycles. And Bitcoin has the halving. Every 4 years, the Bitcoin reward for discovering a Bitcoin block is halved. Right now, I believe we're at 12.5 or 12 Bitcoin that are mined every time a miner discovers a block, and so that's 12. And let's see, the halving occurred in 2022. So in 2024, it'll halve again to 6 Bitcoin discovered per block. And every 4 years it halves again, roughly 4 years, because it's based on block time rather than time. And the reward halves, and what that does is that lowers the supply, and it's a deflationary mechanism. And then usually about a year, 6 months to a year, maybe even 18 months after the halving, you see all the major effect of that halving happen. We are, I guess, a little over a year from the last halving. Some people say 18 months. So by December, some people say that's when the bull market's going to happen, like the real bull market. I don't know. I see a lot of despair right now in crypto Twitter. But then again, this is crypto Twitter. You can't necessarily, go by anything on crypto Twitter except the fact that it's just entertainment. So, you have every theory under the sun about crypto Twitter. People say sell in May and go away, but nobody listened and said we were in disbelief. And the people talking about this, this market cycle cheat sheet. People say, I'm still long on Bitcoin long term, but markets work in cycles. By 2030, will any of this matter? Okay. Yeah. And then Pepe, we're not going to suffer as bad as you because you bought 2017 Vapor. And we're buying 2020 blue chips, and cycles are faster now. All prob true, but STFU, you little shites. We went through hell, so you won't have to. So we're getting a lot of this superiority complex going on with people that have been in crypto for a little longer, saying that they went through hell in 2017. And that is true because in 2017, it had a huge, huge spike. And a lot of those projects were indeed vaporware. And by vaporware, I mean crypto projects that had no real grounding on them. Vaporware definition. So vaporware definition. Let's go see what is vaporware. All right. Urban Dictionary. I trust Urban Dictionary a little more. Let's hear. Actually, I'll add crypto vaporware just to make sure we're on topic. So. What is vaporware? Definition by Crypto Definitions. Okay. All right. So, vaporware is defined as a blockchain or software project that is still a concept and is without a working product. Contrary to popular belief, a project deemed as vaporware is not necessarily dead, although this may be the case. Rather, the project is either being worked on and is not yet available for public release, or the project is still a concept. Explanation: vaporware can be used to describe a blockchain project that is announced months or even years before its purported release. Marketers of vaporware usually continue to build hype around the project, although the actual product remains to be seen. As such, there is no way of telling if the product will ever come to fruition, let alone gain success. Developers have been accused of intentionally promoting vaporware in an attempt to entice possible investors and artificially inflate the value of their coin/token or company. Sounds familiar. Yes, there have indeed been some vaporware. There's a lot of vaporware that happened in 2017 that completely crashed. A lot of people accuse Cardano of being vaporware because Cardano has, been talking about all the stuff that they're going to do for a long time, and I believe they still have yet to have working smart contracts on their platform. But I don't know. They do have NFTs out now, and they have a lot of countries looking at using Cardano and stuff like that. So I don't know. I mean, I own Cardano, so I'm not like totally dogging on Cardano. I'm just saying, come on, man. Like here, in the vaporware article pops up right here. Cardano launches testnet to move closer to smart contracts. So yeah, I mean, a lot of people accuse Cardano of being vaporware. I don't know. I own Cardano, so I am optimistic about Cardano. So, but anyway, vaporware is a term that is tossed about loosely, often against cryptocurrency projects that have no clear use case. It is an easy accusation to make that given many crypto projects are still at the development stage and haven't had a chance to prove themselves. This year's vaporware could be next year's Ethereum, or at least the investors hope. While a vast number of cryptocurrencies are derided as vaporware, the following four attract this jibe more than most. So let's see, catching the vapors. It reminds me of that Biz Markie song. Got the vapors. Yeah. That came out in the 80s. If you know Biz Markie vapors, you are good in my book. So anyway, vaporware, I believe that's Biz Markie, right? Yeah, do I have my 80s rappers down? Okay. Anyway, vaporware has been defined as software or hardware that has been advertised but is not yet available to buy, because either it is only a concept, or because it is still being written or designed. That definition applies to 90% of all ICOs right now. When was this article written? This is written in 2018. So yeah, Tron. It's funny, that Tron definitely has been some major vapor, Tron kind of got a lot of hype, even fairly recently with the whole BitTorrent spike and stuff like that, and the BitTorrent comeback. But yeah, that kind of flopped as well. And then who else? Verge. I don't really know anything about Verge, so I listed. Appeared on Nate Murray's cryptocurrency list as privacy Dogecoin, given that Doge started off as Doge fork known as Dogecoin Dark. Okay, privacy. It reminds me. What is the other privacy Dogecoin? The Wow Doge or something like that. What is that called? I don't remember. Anyway. Cardano Yes, but in 2018, Cardano was especially being accused of vaporware. Now they've developed the whole the playground. What is it? What is the name of that the coding playground that they have? I can't remember. It's on the top of my yeah. Anyway, whatever. Yes, it's been accused, and XRP has been accused of being vaporware too, because all this talk about them becoming a centralized cryptocurrency and becoming the cryptocurrency of the banks and all that stuff, and for remittances, and we still have yet to see anything happen. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna sit here and just dog and be negative towards cryptocurrency projects, but yeah, just kind of helping you learn some of these terms: capitulation, vaporware, and stuff like that. These are important terms to learn and to know. Know it, live it. Know it, learn it, live it. Yes, the Judge Reinhold, I believe, said that in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Anyway, with that being said, and all this bear market talk and everybody freaking out, we do have the majority of institutional investors ready to buy digital assets, study says. And this was published 3 hours ago. So this is up-to-date information, not some article from 2018 talking about Cardano. So a new study found that institutional investors' appetite for digital assets, including cryptocurrencies, is growing. New data shows that institutional investors' interest in cryptocurrencies and crypto-related businesses is continuing to grow. Fidelity Digital Assets, the crypto arm of the global asset management giant Fidelity Investments, tasked Coalition Greenwich to survey 1,100 institutional investors to understand their expectations regarding digital asset investments. The majority of surveyed investors expected to invest in digital assets in the future. The survey was conducted between December 2020 and April 2021, with the participation of high net worth investors, family offices, digital and traditional hedge funds, financial advisors, and endowments. The definition of digital asset investment defined by the survey team included investing in cryptocurrencies directly, buying crypto-related company stocks, or exposure through other investment products. Some 70% of participants expect to invest in digital assets within the next 5 years. 70%. 9 in 10 of those interested in investing foresee their company or other clients' portfolios to add digital assets within the same time window. Fidelity Digital is working to keep up with the institutional interest in digital assets. Recently, the company was said to increase its staff size by about 70% to handle the growing appetite from institutional investors. Grayscale is another player in the institutional investment game. Grayscale, yes, aside from cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum, the digital asset management firm also plans to enter the DeFi world. Yesterday, Grayscale announced a new investment vehicle targeted at DeFi assets. Wow. So, institutions, and like we were talking about a couple days ago, Compound has created the Compound Treasury, the DeFi mullet. And this is basically an institutional face and front end with a DeFi back end. So this is a safe way for people, family estates, institutions, and other stuff like that to get into DeFi without having to learn all the wallet and all the risky crap and all the private keys and to deal with yield farming or anything like that. They can just put it in there and have them earn the 4%, and 4% is a huge deal for investors. That's major money to me and you who are into the crypto space. 4% is nothing. It's just like, oh my god, are you serious? But 4% are almost 1980s interest rates, which is great for more conservative and traditional finance investors and stuff like that. And they can put it in the Compound Treasury, and they get their 4%, and then Compound Labs gets to go ahead and invest it in other ways and earn way more than 4%, but they turn over 4% to the person who did the investing or the company that did the investing. Treasury accounts converts your US dollars to USDC, the stablecoin, a digital dollar stablecoin, and supplies them to the Compound protocol to generate secure high-yield interest. This enables institutions to access crypto interest rates while abstracting away operational complexities, including cybersecurity, compliance, private key management, fiat to crypto conversion, and interest rate volatility. So it allows institutions and wealthy people and stuff like that to be able to get into the DeFi world without getting into the DeFi world. What is one way you can get into DeFi without saying you're into DeFi? Compound Treasury, Okay, so anyway, that's that. So anyway, I'm about at time, and we talked about market cycles today. We talked about capitulation. We talked about vaporware. We talked about hope and institutions jumping into the game. I don't think that this is like 2017. 2017 was indeed based on a lot of bubbles and crypto hype and people jumping in and discovering crypto for the first time. This time, there has been a lot of institutional players jumping in, and they don't jump in just for that bubble to pop. They might manipulate the market a little bit to try to get in and get a hefty deal so they can get in. And with all these institutional investors starting to jump in, I would not be surprised if there were some manipulation right now going on, pushing the prices down to make sure that they could get in at a rate and price that they want to get in now that they have learned about what DeFi is and about, I'm sure they already knew about Ethereum and Bitcoin and stuff like that, but DeFi has been relatively new for a lot of more traditional conservative people in the market. So now that the cat's out of the bag, they're like, oh crap, we got to get in, but we need to get in at the right price. So anyway, that being said, I got to get ready for work and go on my commute. I'm going to be looking into some other projects and do more project-oriented videos aside from just news. Yesterday I covered NEM a little bit because that had been bothering me for a while. I wanted to figure out what that was because it was constantly popping up on my Gecko feed. And then, so I don't know. Give me some suggestions of things you want me to talk about. I'll be happy to give it a look. And give me a thumbs up on YouTube, Odyssey, BitChute, whatever. And feel free to jump in my Telegram group. I'll put the link in the YouTube description. And maybe you could be the person claiming that they are Satoshi. So, all right. Well, I will, or you can meet that person. All right, I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and have a good day. And don't take yourself too seriously, folks. All right. I forgot to jump on Theta TV. Did anybody jump on today? Oh, man, what's up, Bantanic and 29LH06? Oh, man, I'm sorry. I did not pull up the chat this morning. I got so involved in my own head. All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys later.